What's up, everybody? I'm going to be going over the 2024 pay-per-views of the UFC. This consists about 13 cards, I believe, maybe more, maybe less. I don't know. I'm not a counter, a mathematician. I'm going to be listing from S to F tier my favorite cards of the year. Only pay-per-views. I might go back and do fight nights on a separate thing. Maybe we'll do them combined. That's a lot of fucking work, guys. I didn't watch all the fight nights, but I watched all the cards. So, very first up, we got Strickland Duplessis. Now, fair warning, I'm not going to be going over the entire card, only the main card. I'm not going through the prelims or early prelims, and I'm not going to really talk about WMMA or boring fights. Mostly just what makes me like the card. Like, I don't give a fuck about Neil Magny and Mike Malott. I do not care, bro. I don't give a fuck. So, call me casual, whatever. That's how we're rocking. So, first up, we got Strickland Duplessis in January for $297. That shit was mid-pack, C tier. The main event literally made the card. I mean, it was Strickland and Duplessis and then everybody else, literally. So, I'm going to say C tier. Could be lower if the main event was bad or boring or WMMA. Just fucking mid, bro. Like, even the main event was just mid. Just two awkward guys. And I like Strickland. I'm a Strickland fan, dude. And just fucking awkward. Just fucking weird ass overhands and fucking slap fighting. It was fucking weird fight. The rematch would be alright, I think. But yeah, just an okay card. Not great by any fucking means necessary. Just okay. Next up, we got 298 Volk Topuria. Alright, dude. We're going to go B tier. The reason it's not higher is because Volk got fucking slumped out cold. And that just makes me not feel good about myself. But at the same time, banger. Crazy that it happened. Topuria fans through the roof, you know. Yeah. And then there's Rob and Costa. That was a decision. It was an okay fight. Decent. I actually liked Gary and Neil. That's also why it boosts up above C. Did not give a fuck about Marab and Henry Cejudo, but it was good. I liked all the takedowns, him throwing him across the fucking octagon, an Olympic wrestler. You know, that was sick. I liked that. So that just is enough to edge it out over this boring ass card, mediocre ass card. So yeah, that was it. I really liked that. It was okay. Just not the best. You know, if it wasn't Volk getting slumped, I'd love it more. Next up, we got 299 O'Malley Marlon Vera. Oh, okay, dude. I just got interrupted, but yeah. 299 O'Malley and Cheeto Vera. Dude. Oh man, this fucking card. I know I had MVP and Holland and Poirier and Saint Denis, JDM and Burns, Yan and Sung Yadong. Okay. I'm gonna put it a B tier. I'll put a B tier. I know. Hear me out. It was just okay. Besides Poirier knocking the fuck out of Saint Denis and Gilbert Burns getting knocked out in the fucking last, 5 minutes. This was just okay. It was better than fucking 300. I know. I think it was better than 300. It was okay. I don't know. I'm just not a fan of this card. I don't really care for O'Malley. That fight was okay. He beat the shit out of Cheeto Vera, but we knew he would. It was just okay. That's the best way to describe it. It didn't really excel anywhere except Poirier's KO. And that's kind of the issue with this card for me. I was just kind of, I'm not really a fan of the people on this card. I don't really get the hype behind O'Malley. I mean, he's a good striker, but meh. So yeah, this card was just okay for me. Next up, we got the fucking infamous UFC 300 Pereira Hill. Yeah, see this card, I'm also immediately just gonna go B. It's a good card, but I remember what it was supposed to be. You know, And a lot of what's carrying this card for me in this tier maker is it's 300. I just remember the build up. I remember where I was at. Remember who I was with. That's mostly it. I mean, there's just so many names on this card, but there also wasn't. It was okay. It was good. I really, 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 really liked the KO of Justin Gaethje by Max Holloway. That was fucking crazy, huh? I thought Charles beat Sarukian. I know it's controversial, but I just didn't think Sarukian did anything really. Don't really care for Bo Nickel or Weili Jiang. Prohaska and Rockkick was good. He fucking ran around the octagon chasing his ass down. Don't care about Qatar Sterling or Holm Harrison. Lopez won, I guess, by KO in round one. I don't know. It was okay. It was great. It was okay, but I remember what it could have been and what it was supposed to be before we got Hill and Pereira. So that brings us next to 301. Pantoja, Urseg, Aldo Martinez, Smith, Petrino. Yeah, no. This card, whew, this shit sucked. Where is it even on here, man? I think it's right here. I think this might be my first D tier, man. Yeah, I'm gonna go D tier. This is probably like one of my least favorite cards of all year, if not the least favorite card of the year. I just don't give a fuck about Jonathan Martinez. I don't give a fuck about Anthony Smith or Michael Pereira or Paul Craig. I just don't fucking care. Pantoja's fucking goated, but I don't know. I felt like they were killing Steve Urseg. I didn't think he deserved to be in there. Like, I know Pantoja cleared the division, and Urseg was like the only one left, untested. He was like ranked 8. He was ranked 8. And like, I'm a big fan of Bedtime MMA, and he was fine with Urseg and Pantoja, but he fucking hated Pereira and Roundtree. I hate them both. Why is number 8 fighting for the belt? That's just crazy. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's really all I could say about this card. It was mostly just the main event that made the card, and even then, it was an okay main event. I mean, Urseg got slumped. I like that. But I don't know. It's a flyweight fight. I mean, Pantoja's good and I like him, but I don't even think he's in the top 10 fighters for me, so, it was just okay. I would not be if all fights were like this, I'd probably not be a UFC fan. How about that? That brings us to 302, Makhachev Poirier. And, alright. We're going to put this one mediocre as well. Just C tier, just fucking flat out mediocre. I didn't think Poirier and Makhachev should have fought. I knew it was going to end how it ended. I literally did not think once that Poirier was going to beat Makhachev. Not fucking once. So, I don't know why they even made that matchup. It just felt random. Under-deserving. Bro just beat a fucking ranked 14th guy or some shit. Got a title shot. It's just crazy. I didn't like it. Strickland, Paulo Costa. Meh. Last minute had more action than the whole fight. It was okay. Holland and Michael Oluzur. Meh. I think he got an armbar. He pulled an armbar off after getting dropped. Kevin Holland did. That was good. It was okay. Again, just okay. I mean, besides Makhachev and Poirier, didn't really care about this fight. I mean, at all. Literally at all. And I just didn't think they should have been in the octagon together. I thought Makhachev had better options of fighting other people, like Sarukian, Oliveira too. Like, I don't know. Better choices. It's just weird. Lightweight's weird because we know Makhachev is going to win most of these fights. There's only like 2 people that it's like, oh, maybe. And like moving up, I feel like Makhachev will probably get squashed by like Bilal or Shavkat. I don't think he's big enough for that. It's just weird. I'm not just a Makhachev fan either, so who knows. But that brings us to 303. UFC 303, which is Pereira Prohaska. Man, this was a good fight. I enjoyed watching Prohaska get sent to the Shadow Realm again. This fight was just mid. This whole card was just mid pack though, man. Like Machado Gary and Michael Venom Page was just boring as fuck. The MMA was boring as WMMA was boring as fuck. No one cares about Anthony Smith. Fucking Danny Gay Lopez was okay. I don't like Joe Pyfer. Cub Swanson was okay against Andre File until he won the decision. You know. Yeah, this was a just fucking okay card. I'm gonna give it C. I'm gonna give it C. I think Pereira and Prohaska made the card once again, and I know it again. It was on a fucking short notice fight, so this card would have even been worse without these guys. That's all I can really say about this card. It was just boring. Like I didn't really care about the people on it except Pereira and Prohaska, and they were late. Like they were short notice, so that's just mediocre. It was okay. I watched it because I like MMA. I didn't jump out of my seat at any part except the KO. That was freaking it. So that brings us to 304, Edwards Muhammad. This was actually a fucking banger. I'm gonna put this one as a fucking A tier. This was a banger card. Alright, I loved this card. I really love watching Bilal Muhammad just fucking ragdoll Leon Edwards for a few. I wish he got a finish or was more on the feet, but I'll take it. He literally dumped him on his skull. I'll take it. Aspinall Blades KO, great. I felt like Blades should have been given more recovery time, but it is what it is. Pimblett and King Green, or Bobby Green, fuck whatever. I love that fight. That was crazy. Lots of back and forth. I think that was really it for this fight card. Oh, Jake Hadley is alright. Yeah, this card was good. I liked this card just because the main card was pretty stacked. Like Arnold Allen, Giga, Gregory Rodriguez, and Christian Leroy, Patty and Bobby, Tom and Curtis. You know, like it was a stacked main card. Almost everybody on the main card except for one fight was a banger, and they had name value. So I liked it. This was a great card. That brings us to 305, dude. UFC 305, Duplessis and Israel Adesanya. And Cara France, Steve Urseg. You know what? I like this card too. I like this fucking card. I'm not even gonna lie. This was an A tier card. Lots of fucking bangers. Let's start off with the main event. Dricus and Adesanya. I was on my fucking toes for this fight, dude. I was nervous the whole time. Like, I thought Izzy was gonna win. I'm not gonna lie. And then he just looked not good. He didn't look good. Like Dricus was getting to him, and then eventually got that sub, which was fucking crazy. I was literally like surreal moment right there. I felt like I was not in real life when that happened. And then we have Kai Kara France when he knocked the fuck out of Steve Urseg. I felt so bad, bro. I felt so bad. Steve Urseg, my boy. You got cooked, brother. He got fucking destroyed. I felt so bad. And then he had Duplessis just trolling him afterwards. I felt so bad. Gamrot and Hooker was a banger back and forth, bro. Banger. Great fucking fight. Tuivasa and Rosenstruck. It was aight. It was aight. Just a blob fest. Two fatties throwing hands. Li Jingliang and Carlos Parates. I actually felt like another surreal moment when I watched Li Jingliang just fucking die on the canvas. That broke me, dude. So that's why this gets fucking A tier. That shit was crazy. Lots of KOs. I enjoyed it, dude. That shit was good. That brings us to 306. O'Malley Marab at the Sphere. Yeah. I'm gonna put this one B tier. The thing that carries this card the most is it's at the Sphere. That is it. Alright? All of these fucking fights were whack except Ortega Lopez. And there was some on the Joshua Van and Edgar Cherez, dude. That was a banger too. But other than that, this whole fucking card stunk. and everybody was hugging and wrestling like Marab and Shevchenko were. I wasn't a fan. Wasn't a fan. This whole card was just fucking decisions and decisions and decisions. The Sphere carries it. Alright, dude. I just had another interruption, but we're back. We're left off at 307, Pereira Roundtree. This fucking card stunk. Except for Pereira and Roundtree, that brutal fucking beatdown. Yeah. Buckley KOing Thompson was crazy. Other than that, though. Other than that, I literally did not give a fuck. Kevin Holland hurting his ribs or whatever was lame. So, yeah. We're going to put Pereira and Roundtree at just okay. Because there was a few KOs, I think 2 or 3. And the Roundtree fight was brutal and I loved it. But other than that, it was just full of decisions and WMMA. And I did not fuck with that. So that's why it's just mediocre. It's just okay. And that gives us 308. We have 3 left. Topuria Holloway. Yeah, no, this one, S tier, boys. S tier. Topuria fucking killed Max Holloway. I felt sick watching that. I felt sick. My stomach was turning and shit. I jumped out of my chair. I was like, oh, fuck, freaking out. That was crazy. Chimaev breaking Robert Whittaker's fucking jaw or his teeth and shit. Crazy. I don't like Chimaev though. I think he's overrated dog shit, but that was crazy. Yeah. That's where we got the double spinning back fist from Sharaputin. That was pretty freaking good. I fucked with that. Other than that, this card was kind of water, but I mean those KOs and Rob, the main event and co-main event made it for me. Plus Sharaputin. I don't really like this guy either. I feel like he's overrated garbage too. I mean, the bro has one fucking eye. He can't fight in the United States, except for Denver. So just throwing that out there. I don't think he's that good, but this was a banger card. It's probably my favorite card of the year, I would say. The shit was fire. And that leaves us with fucking 309, Jones, Miocic, Oliveira, Chandler. Oh, this card, man. I'm indifferent about this card. I liked it. The Jones fucking spinning back kick KO is fucking beautiful, but it was just okay. There was so many decisions on this one. I'm gonna put it a B. It was just mediocre pack, man. It was okay. It wasn't crazy good. The main event made it for me again. I don't know. I like a lot of these people. I don't like how the fights ended. Like, Paul Craig and Bo Nickel was supposed to be a banger. I fucking hated that, dude. Bo Nickel's just an overhand right merchant. And I'm sick of him. So, that's why I'm leaving it B. It was a good card. I'd happily watch it again. It just wasn't great. 310, the last card. This just happened about a week ago. Shavkat Gary and what was the fucking main event? Oh, Pantoja Asakura. Yeah, this one, I'll give this one an A tier. This was a great fucking card. This is a great card. I really enjoyed the main event. I thought Asakura he just looked low level compared to Pantoja, but we knew that because, it's Ryzen. It was good. I want to see Asakura get a striker next, not a wrestler like Pantoja, but he could do it both, we know, yeah. Rachmanov, Ian Gary, fire. I thought Gary was going to get submitted. He almost submitted Rachmanov, whatever the fuck. So that was cool. I mean, my picks were pretty poop, but, Cyril Gane, he robbed Volkov. I hated that. Bryce Mitchell slumped Kron Gracie. Grateful for that. That was awesome. Duho Choi fucking beat the living brakes off of fucking Nate the Train. That was fun to watch. This fight was fucking good. I remember this like it was yesterday because it was. No, I'm just kidding. But Dominic Reyes had the most depressing fight ever with Anthony Smith. Vincent Luque fucking killed Thremba Grimbo. That was cool. Didn't care about Sterling Evloev. Boring. Brian Battle. Don't miss weight again, little bro. Love you. Don't miss weight again, little bro. That doesn't look good for you, dog. And yeah, these are my picks, or my tier list for the UFC pay-per-views of 2024. Let me know what you think. If you disagree, you agree. What you would change? What was your favorite? What was your least favorite, and why? Just drop a comment below. Let me know what you're thinking, and thanks for watching, guys. Peace.